Hey guys, so I wanted to let you know about something that's been brought to my attention. I think I touched on this before. The services email, the Scarlet Moon Online Services email, I found out that a lot of the replies that I'm sending out to people are ending up in their spam folders. And so I want you to go ahead and check those. Unfortunately, with a lot of spam folders, as you know, spam messages can be deleted routinely. I know some are every 10 days, some are every 3 days, etc., etc. So you might not have gotten notifications about replies that I've sent you. You might not have gotten any of that, so I apologize if that's the case. Um, Honestly, the services email is not meant to be something to set up a dialogue anyway. I know a few of you I've given, some essay readings through in the past, just because, circumstances and whatnot. But it's really not meant to be a place to set up a dialogue. It's just for, technical questions or what happens during a reading or what do you expect for a reading or things like that. Directions for a lot of folks who, do the energy healings that we do locally and things like that. I also get a lot of email to that one because I get a lot of people asking what they don't need to be asking as far as that is concerned. I also get a lot of emails just from the website itself, technical updates and things like that. And all my suppliers, oil suppliers and things like that, also email me through there. And so it's not the best place to have a dialogue. Those of you who have ordered readings from me know that I get to you through a different email. Okay, and so I'm going to be checking that one much more frequently. I get more email updates and things like that from that. So if you want to engage a dialogue there, please do it there. On the topic of people emailing the services site to schedule a reading before ordering a reading, I apologize, but, and this goes for the people in Seattle as well, you know who you are, because we had this discussion, so don't worry, I'm not like attacking you, but for tarot readings and energy healings, I do not book an appointment that is, that has not been ordered. And the reason is the slots are there available for people who are going to, who paid. I've had people in the past who, either they're going to pay in person or they're going to show up or not, and so it's kind of like taking those time blocks out of the, because I actually set up specific time blocks every day for readings and things like that, balanced around my day job. And the video files, which, by the way, thank you for being so patient on the video files. I will be catching up on those as fast as possible. A lot of you have known I've been very sick the past couple of days, probably because I've been averaging about 5 hours of sleep a night for the past 2 weeks. But the the issue with booking a slot for somebody who hasn't paid is, like I said, people have either not shown up or people, cancel last minute, and so I have this empty slot, and, I already had 1 or 2 people who wanted to have that slot who already did pay, but I had to put them on a day that was further out, and they could have just as easily gotten their service sooner, and it's just not fair. I'm sorry, it's not. So, no advanced bookings, please, if you want one, that's fine, we can order it. I know there's kind of a weird catch-22 there because you're like, well, what if I want one sooner than later? How am I going to know I'm going to get the one sooner than later? 9 out of 10 times I can get you penciled in within a week. Okay? In fact, I almost never have to book one further than a week out. And so that's what it's going to be. Now, that also leads me into the next question, because this might have just been because it was so busy or whatever, but I've had a lot of emails, both tarot and energy healings, asking for same-day consultation, same-day energy healing sessions. I can't do that. I'm sorry. Like I said, I have to have a concrete schedule, as far as that goes, and keep that organized. The day you ordered was probably already either booked up or filled up. We also have to take into account here that time zones are an issue. So, I've been running into some issues lately where a lot of folks don't know where I am, and I think it's pretty well known that I'm in Seattle. And so I do things on a Pacific Standard Time, but I've caught myself, calling people, to catch up on their readings, and they're either just waking up or they're calling me, but it's 6 hours before, I've scheduled the time. So please, and I mention it in all my emails. I do Pacific Standard Time. I just want to remind everyone that. The other thing, and this has more to do with the energy healing clients and the tarot clients, and I'm not making a complaint or anything like that, but I cannot hold a nebulous time loop or bubble or thing. I've had a lot of people the last couple of weeks asking me to, they want a healing session. I say, okay, great, let's schedule it for Friday. I have open availability between 1 and 3. How does that work for you? Oh, that's perfect. I'll be there sometime between 1 and 3. No, how about I schedule you for 1? And they're like, well, I don't know if I could be there by 1. I don't know when I'll be there, sometime between 1 and 3. Now, I'm sure I could tell a funny joke about pagan standard time, but can't do it that way, okay? It's got to be I can't hold it that way because, I'm not trying to boast or anything like that, but, I want to leave availability open for other people as well, and so you can't really pay for an hour and then hold 2 to 3 hours of maybe time. I can't do that. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So this was just kind of one of those awful, frequently asked questions, snooty videos. I hope that nobody takes offense to this because that's not what I intended to do. I just really wanted to update people and let people know, like, how this is all really working. And if you go to the services email, to ask questions about booking a reading and things like that, I'm sorry if I don't get back to you in time or anything like that. But like I said, check your spam folder because if I haven't, it's probably there. If not, I don't book readings ahead of time anyway unless the order has been placed. I usually average about 6 to 8 readings a day. And I have video files, so same day videos, same day consultations, same day energy healings, not likely, okay? Not likely, but you most likely will get it within a week, all right? So anyway, thank you very much. Much love to you all. Thank you so much for those of you who are still patiently waiting for video files. I will have those completed and sent to you here very soon, all right? I'll talk to you later.